today I'm going to show you guys how to replace a core support on a Honda Accord. Now the issue with this car here is it did not pass this Georgia safety inspection. It was rebuilt out of Florida, and as you can see right here, we have some self-tapper screws, and this right here was not pulled out completely and not replaced. This should have been replaced, and this little corner here should have been replaced. So the inspector failed it, and now we are going to remove the core support and that upper apron corner and install a new section there. That way we can pass the inspection. So we've got our brand new core support and our new piece already ready from Honda. We got original dealership parts, which is always a really good thing because the factory original OEM parts always fit a little bit better than aftermarket. So I'm gonna go grab that core support in the section and make sure we have all the right parts. You always wanna make sure you have all the right parts before you start taking anything apart or cutting anything, because if something's wrong, you don't wanna be stuck, you know, all broken down. So let me go grab that. Yes, sir, look at that. We got the piece here, and we've got our core support. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the front end apart. The cool thing about working on cars like this is there's not a lot of stuff to take apart. The gaps are all off. I forgot to show you guys that. Like you can see, look at this headlight. The headlight protrudes here. Look at the bumper here. Bumper's protruding here. Look at this here. You could stick a finger in there. You can stick almost 2 fingers in there. We've got a zip tie there. It's all out of whack, man. We're just gonna see what its natural position is so far. All right, so we're right there, right up underneath that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, dude.
That is insane.
It's all fun and games until the inspector checks it. It's right around about $4,000, and it's a very, very unique and efficient tool for measuring squares. Whoa, buddy!
Perfectly in square.
Yeah, right. Perfectly in square would be right there. So that tells us the entire front end of this car has been shifted over to the left a good, let's see, if we split that in half, anytime you're doing a measurement of square, the distance from the point where you're measuring to the point of your measuring stick should always be split in the middle, because as you move the frame over, it's going to get, one side's going to be getting longer, the one side's going to be getting shorter. So you're dividing this distance. So if we get my measuring tape here and we measure from the tip to the tip, that sounds wrong, but tip to tip, we see we have about a little bit over 3/4 of an inch. So I don't know how to do fractions. I don't know how to divide 3/4 into the middle. So if somebody could please help me out in the comment section, whatever's half of 3/4, I think it's gonna be like an eighth. I think an eighth is half of 3/4.
For real?
What do you think, Nate? 1/8 plus 1/8, that's 2/16, right?
Why don't you ask this guy?
That guy don't know, bro. That guy doesn't know. He's not gonna tell me. He's gonna try to charge me for the information. But yeah, it's very simple. So as it's moving, it's dividing itself. So right now, I think we're about half an inch off. Maybe a little bit less than half an inch, which is actually kind of a lot for a front end. But he did say that he got the alignment done and the car drove straight. So I don't know. It's very weird. I wish I had these kind of skills, you know, slap something together like this, sell it, make some money and keep going. But unfortunately, we actually have to fix our cars. So I think I need to put another chain on this side and then start pulling it, and we'll pull this frame rail down and over. You can see, man, it's crazy pushed up high. I'm looking at it now. What I really do like about that guy is that he labeled the coolant tank right here, not once, not twice, but 3 times. That way you absolutely know that that's coolant and nothing else. That's interesting. But let me get another chain.
Ну вас техника, вся идет как по маслу.
Так, так по маслі. А ви як фрейм робите? До дерева?
Да.
So we tried to save the rebar, but I'm not happy with the way it's turning out. This car is going back to Georgia inspection, so we need to have it absolutely perfect. I ordered a new rebar. It'll be here tomorrow. We can actually go ahead and finish the job today without the rebar, but obviously tomorrow we'll put it on and make everything. So right now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and pull this rail. I guess I need to go down and over with it, and then we'll start pulling this all out right here, because I'm gonna need to get this rail out first, and then we'll work on that. All right, so we got the core support removed and everything is ready. Look at that, we got all the surfaces ground down. That's a funny word, ground. We grounded did we ground it or do we grind it?
We both.
We grounded it,
We had
okay.
it grounded so we could weld it. So
Okay, we surfaced it.
Yeah.
We surfaced it, okay. Everything is nice and straight. Nate did straighten out this frame rail right here. It was pretty bad. It was all pushed in right there. We need to straighten this section out right here. I need to straighten this out and then straighten out these two tabs here. As you can see, that's all very mangled up still. It's not going to connect. It's not going to merge right if we don't straighten this out. It's very important to get everything as straight to factory as possible when you're doing this kind of stuff, because if you want it to all go back together and pass inspection, you have to do it right. So we are ready to go ahead and install this piece here. And what I want to do is I want to shoot a little weld through primer just so that, you know, it doesn't rust inside there after we weld it. I'm going to hit this with a scuff real quick. All right, so basically we need some very shallow Honda clips. They're special clips. You gotta get them from the dealer. But once he gets those and clips that in, it'll be real nice. But check it out, man. Headlights, everything, grill. Look at all the gas and everything. Everything just fit up super perfectly. I mean, I love it. Hey, when the inspector sees this thing, he's gonna be like, all right, pass. Let me show you guys some of the welds. I guess you really can't see a lot of them, but let's open it up. Where's my light at, Nate? For support here, we're gonna leave the Honda dealership stickers on here. We've got this brand new part here. Look at all these welds. Grind any of the welds down simply because the inspector, they don't like it when you try to like hide anything. So it's best to do that and then just do it later afterwards or just paint over it. They look very beautiful. They're very nice. They're like that everywhere. And when the inspector looks down in here, he's just gonna love it. I promise you. Ain't gonna be no issues with this. But yeah, it's done and I'm worn out. That took a lot. That was a lot of work. Nate did a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work was done here today. You're right. I mean, but it's looking fresh.
It's looking really good.
It's looking original, pretty much. Like
it looks like a brand new car under here now. You know?
Yeah, right here. You know, you got the little Honda badge, so it's like brand new car, dude.
I'm thinking I might hit these with the belt sander very, very lightly.
Just to flatten them.
Yeah, just to flatten them, and then hit him with some black paint, and he won't have to do anything to them at all.
That is true. I mean, you'll still see it.
He's not really like a car guy, so I guess he kind of is. He's getting into it, so he's gonna be doing like all the fender liners and stuff himself. I'm thinking I'll smooth some of those out, but everything up under there, we'll just paint everything. We'll prime it real nice and paint it, and it'll look great.
Yeah.
Because all the welds look nice, and you can't ask for anything better. Look, all the bolts, we don't have the original bolts because all these headlights, they were all on self-tappers. It was crazy. All these clips were missing. Now you can see that we have everything clipped in. Every clip is in its spot. Every bolt is in its spot. Every headlight and every fender bolt is in its spot. Every single clip, every bolt, everything is right in its spot, exactly where it needs to be on this car. So it's ready for inspection and it's time to go home. I'm worn out. I'm ready to go. And we'll put this thing together tomorrow, and the owner is going to come get it. And the cool thing is you guys will like the fact that this is actually for subscribers. So we're helping him out a lot. So it's one of you guys. He got screwed over. He bought this thing from Florida somewhere at a dealership. That's how they fixed it. Everything I just redid, everything we just ripped off, somebody did and then sold to this man and said, here you go. Here you go. I don't know how you can do that, but it is what it is, and we've got him all hooked up, and I think that he's going to be super happy. We'll get his reaction tomorrow when he comes down here, and then I'll see you guys also in the next video, so peace out.